Hey everyone, today we're gonna make a scrunchie. So I have for my scrunchie this teal blue velvety yarn, which is just some leftover yarn that I had. I have a hair tie, my yarn needle, and my crochet hook, which is an 8mm size L crochet hook. Okay, so you can start this in a lot of different ways. I typically like to start mine with a slip knot because I think it's more secure. So I'll go ahead and start my slip knot. Okay, and then you'll insert your hook, and you are going to want to pull the yarn tight around your hook, but not too tight so it doesn't move. It should easily be able to move up and down on your hook. And then we'll start with the hair tie. So we'll start by putting your hook through the inside of the hair tie, grabbing some yarn and pulling it through the hair tie. This doesn't need to be fancy or anything, just getting that first loop on the hair tie. And then you'll pull that through the slip knot, and then you're all ready to go. So from there, chain 2, which is yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. That's your 2 chains, and then you're ready to start on the double crochets. Okay, so double crochet, you'll yarn over your hook, so then you'll have 2 loops on your hook. Put your hook into the hole of the hair tie, yarn over again, pull through, so now you have 3 loops, yarn over, so there's 4, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. And that gives you the height of the chain 2. So you'll just continue to double crochet around the scrunchie, and you'll just push it together so it will create that wavy textured shape of a scrunchie. Okay, so this double crochet again is yarn over, put it into the hair tie, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, double crochet. One thing I always like to do when I'm crocheting is when you yarn over, have the hook part here facing upright, so that will grab your yarn, and then insert the hook into the hair tie, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, upright still, and then when you're pulling through loops, turn the hook down, and that'll make it easier to pull through the 2 loops. So just continue that around. Okay, so now we have double crochets all the way around the hair tie, but it is a pretty flat scrunchie. So what I mean by pushing it all together is just holding where the stitches go around the hair tie and then pulling them so that the stitches get pushed closer together, and that creates this wiggle. So now I'll just continue to crochet around here and then periodically pushing the stitches closer together until there's no more hair tie that gets exposed when you do that. Alright, so I'm just getting back to the beginning where I've continued to push the stitches together so it's created this thicker wavy texture around the scrunchie. I'll just get these last few stitches in. Oop. And then we'll be ready to connect the 2 ends. Okay, so I am back around. So now we're going to tie the 2 ends together through a slip stitch. That's what we started to get around the hair tie. But basically, so if you find the first 2 chains that you did to start this out, and then here at the top there's this big hole. So just insert your hook into that hole, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. And that just locks it on, and then you're ready to tie off. So I'll just yarn over and pull through and then tie that into a knot, and that's an easy way to make a knot. So you'll cut that off. Okay, and then here's my little scrunchie with its tail. So this is where you're going to need your yarn needle to sew in the tail. Okay. So to do that, we'll just go down a few stitches. It doesn't need to be super pretty because you're basically just trying to hide the tail. So I'm going along the hair tie here, and then I'll pull it through, go backwards, maybe up a few stitches. So basically you'll just go up and down, side to side to get that tail in there, and then you'll cut off the excess. Go back this way. Okay, pull that out. Okay, and then I'll cut off this little piece. And here's my scrunchie.